That's
Yeah,
That's
yeah, okay.
Walter Wonka, nigga.
Fuck out of here.
Anyway,
Only chocolate factory I've been to got aunties in
they got herpes. What? What kind of
What
factory
the
you
fuck?
in, my
aunties
nigga?
and aunties,
Oh, okay,
aunties
okay,
and single mothers in
okay. I had to get you to repeat that shit because I'm like, wait a minute, bro.
and pre grad students,
And pre-grad, you shot the fuck out, nigga.
a bunch of bad
Anyway,
decision makers.
welcome back to the motherfucking show. Hold on, I'm gonna put you on mute for a second, Tone. Yeah, Tone be having the echo going on in his shit. I don't know what the fuck going on, but welcome back to the motherfucking show, folks. You know who it is. Expert level Unc and his motherfucking expert level nephews, Ro and Tone, motherfucking comedian extraordinaire. I know we've been going for a while. Don't complain because you're not paying for us to be here. So just enjoy the show. Anyway, we back tonight. We gonna talk about your mouthpiece because a lot of motherfuckers only use mouthpiece for women. And that's not how you do things. But anyway, welcome back, Tone. Welcome back, Ro. Glad that y'all can make it. Sorry that we've been going for, it's been a long time, like Rakim said. But we back now. What's up, my niggas?
Was good.
Where Tone go? Oh, he put himself on mute. But anyway,
Timberland also said that
oh, did he?
in that Aaliyah song, man.
Oh wow. Nan said, bro, YouTube says my comments were removed for harassment and bullying. Don't be coming up in here with the niggerish shit, my nigga. You gotta come in here with respect. You know, this 2023, they ain't playing them algorithms is policing motherfuckers out here. But if you want to come up, man, drop a comment. I'll drop the veggies for you. And you come up here and kick it with us. But me and Tone was talking the other day and shit. We were supposed to get together and do a show Saturday, and I got sidetracked. Sorry about that. Tone supposed to be bros before hoes, but I couldn't pass up that big ass. You know what I'm saying? And
Hey, man, we
that
all
got me to
squirrels out here,
thinking.
bro.
I know that's right. That got me to thinking about the mouthpiece because that's really the biggest part of the game. You know what I'm saying? Your mouthpiece is a reflection of your thoughts. And the reason why a lot of you motherfuckers ain't got no mouthpiece, cause you bad at improvisation and your thinking is fucked up. So with that said, do either one of you gentlemen have comments on, the importance of your talk game or your communication game? And how does it apply in life outside of women?
Well, shit. Just being a ride share driver. I didn't talk to over 40,000 people. That many rides, and you just have to learn how to communicate. And people always just like, like you don't be getting into it with people. I'm like, nah. And it's not because it's like mouthpiece, like I'm running game, but I just know how to deal with people. For example, when people get in my car and they be mad, I have attitude or some shit. Like I don't resort to, oh nigga, fuck this nigga, man, fuck, get the fuck out my car. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I already know that nigga. He not mad at me. He mad at something else that happened in his life. He just met me. So what I do is, I kill him with the kindness, like, hey man, my bad. I'm sorry you having a bad day or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I hope your day get better. And just those simple words right there will make these motherfuckers tone it down a little bit, you know? Because
That's
I'm just trying to get my bread and go home. I'm not trying to be arguing with niggas I don't know and shit like that. Now, if it's up, then it's up, and I ain't got no choice, then it is what it is. But for the most part, man, if you just, you don't get emotional and you respond and that you genuinely actually care about people in general, like most people gonna turn that shit down. They be like, damn, man, I was looking for an argument, but shit, this motherfucker so goddamn cool. And then by the end of the ride, nigga, we just chopping it up and laughing and shit, And I think I definitely have that gift Because the first thing you got to do is you got to understand that most people's anger or what they deal with is not directed towards you. It's because of something that happened in their life or in their childhood or past traumas and other shit. So if you got the right quote unquote mouthpiece, like not running game and lying and shit, but just know how to talk to people, you can get through to damn near anybody if you a good communicator, you know, and you
Oh,
try to understand people.
100. I agree with you 100% with everything that you just stated. And like I said, your mouthpiece or your talk game is not just limited to interacting with women. And that I've also, I'm just going to paraphrase myself, but I've also said that if you can talk to anybody, men, women, children, old folks, you should have absolutely no problem talking to women because they just people. They people you want to fuck, but they still just people. You know what I'm saying? It's all about communication, which I said earlier is a direct reflection of what's going on in your head. And I also said that 99.99% of the game is psychological or is all in your head. So take them gems and shine them up and put them on and walk around with your nose in the air like you know something because you heard it here first. You feel me? But what sparked this idea is like I used to be a real toxic ass dude. You know what I'm saying? Like in the '90s. Like I remember Affy. Shout out to the homie Affy. Asked me like, "Yo, how is it? How do you manage to just like not give a fuck?" And I don't want to go into no long drawn out explanation or nothing like that. But the one of the results of me not giving a fuck is I become toxic, right? And what I learned in my lifetime when I get in that, that kind of a mind frame, that it affects the way that I communicate with people. And I could easily be misunderstood. And in my lifetime, I've gotten in situations as a result of being toxic and being misunderstood, and almost it could have been the end. It could have been over. And it was the fact that I'm a good communicator when I'm not being toxic that I was able to get out of those situations. So again, your mouthpiece, your talk game, your communication skills carry over to every area in life where they got to be used, not just with women. So if you can sit down and have a conversation with me, there's no reason in the world why you should have any hangups as a guy going to talk to a woman. There's no reason why you should have any hangups having a conversation with anybody, really, because it's just words.
That's the thing. A lot of dudes can't even talk to other dudes. Oh,
A lot of motherfuckers is low key mumble rappers, and they ain't even really rappers.
right. Like from like I always looked at I guess from how you saying it, lack of better terms. I always looked at the mouthpiece thing as like it's only two ways to really communicate what's going on in your head. It's through action and word. And there's also only two ways to I guess enforce what's the word I want to look for? Enforce your will into something. Like nothing's gonna happen like nothing's gonna happen your way unless you apply action or some form of verbal communication of what you want. And how you do that is important because it's either going to get you where you want to be or not. You know what I mean?
Oh
And
yeah,
so
that's facts.
a lot of times me being able to just talk to a motherfucker has put me in like late has shown up later on in life and like one time I took a bunch of friends out to a restaurant and I had ran into this guy I forget where at but we had like a cool ass conversation. He turned out to own the restaurant. Me and all my friends ate free that day just because like the cool ass conversation he got out of me and he was in a shitty mood that day and he remembered that shit. You know what I mean? And it wasn't me trying to do that because obviously I didn't know what the man did for a living. It's just I just happen to run into somebody. We have a cool ass conversation, and you know what I mean. And people respect that because, like I say, it's a lot of people that don't know how to talk to people. And when you run into somebody that do know how to like talk, it's kind of a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? It's like, oh man, this motherfucker, he normal.
Yeah,
And
I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm glad just to piggyback off of what you were saying is a lot of guys don't understand, and this is specifically about women. Women want to be heard, so in order to be heard, you got to do what? You got to go talk to them and then listen to them. A lot of you motherfuckers can get a lot more pussy if you just learn how to talk to them. That's really it.
I would
Because
say
you,
if you just learn
because
how to listen.
oh, well, that too. You need to learn how to talk to women and listen to women. She gonna want to fuck you if you know how to listen and you know how to have a conversation with her. Because that's really where you first have intercourse at with a woman is in her head. I keep telling you niggas her imagination is your best friend. You think I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? You better go ask your mama though she know about T.O.P, nigga.
That's how she'll know a nigga is getting bitches, and you'll sit in her face and say, "No, baby, you the only one for me," and she'll believe.
hmm I'm trying to tell you, that's how you keep a chick around you for almost 3 decades, nigga. Can't tell me nothing, nigga. I know what the fuck I could do. I'm
Right.
trying to tell you how easy it is to do it. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know it all, my nigga, but I know what the fuck I know.
I just
And
said this to somebody
and any motherfucking pimp will tell you, yo, communication rules the nation. It's all about what come out your mouth.
yesterday.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, that's why like a lot of people be seeing these these Lyft and Uber drivers getting attacked, and I'm not saying that these passengers be right in attacking them, but a lot of the time
Mhm.
these motherfucking Uber and Lyft drivers will be like, "Get the fuck out my car!" Like, nigga, you will get your ass fucked up talking to somebody like that. What you mean, get out your car? Like, I ain't never been in a situation like that. Why? Because I
Mhm.
show people respect. And I'm on the action. Like, all right, this motherfucker out of line. I'm just trying to get this nigga home. Like, I'm gonna be quiet, and then I'll fucking
Mhm.
drive right up to a police station and drop that nigga off. Like, if it's really like that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Cause, cause niggas, that's why they get attacked. They be smart mouthing all these people, and me, I'm just cool, chill. Can I eat in your car, bro? Yeah, for sure. Just don't make a mess. Can I drink? Yeah, just don't spill it. You can't smoke no weed in my car, nothing like that. But I'm real chill, and I understand people. I know how to talk to people. That's why I ain't never had a situation like that. Now, I didn't have niggas get on my nerve, be annoying, but you got to remember, like. You got to remember your mission. What's your mission for the day or for the night or for the year? What are you trying to
Mhm.
accomplish? You can't let this one little situation have you losing your shit. Now, is there some motherfuckers I wish I could slap the shit out of? Absolutely. But what the fuck is that gonna do for me? Not a damn thing. So I use the
You
most
know that's
powerful
right.
weapon I got, and that's my
Your
fucking
mouth.
mind. My mind, nigga. That's
Your
my
mind.
powerful weapon. Like I be getting motherfuckers to really pipe down. Like I know how to talk to a hardcore gang banging. I didn't talk to all of them, motherfucker. You could tell these fucking white racist people know how to talk to them. Now you put me in the car with a white racist, I had that nigga laughing and just like, people always tell me like, damn, bro, like you just so easy to talk to. But like you said earlier, because I try to understand you, like I try to understand everybody before I pass my judgment or give my opinion. But most people just like, man, fuck that, you wrong, I'm right, and then you just
Mhm.
y'all
A
agitating
lot,
each
a
other.
lot of people, a lot of people. I think a lot of people have an issue with communicating. I know this applies to me, or at least it used to apply to me more than it do now. But a lot of people, when they communicate with other people, they don't talk with the intent of listening.
Right.
They really don't want to hear what the fuck you got to say. They just want to say what they got to say, and they'll
Exactly.
let you say what you got to say as long as they can get their shit in. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Mhm.
It's a
Right.
communicate conversation is really a lost art, yo.
Yeah.
Really a lost art. It's
That
like
that's
cursive,
why those
it's like
who got
cursive
it down
writing,
now.
and it's a lost art.
That's why honestly I think that's why it's so easy now.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the bar has been set so low that you don't have to really have a super intricate conversation to get to kind of get what you want.
Yeah, that's one of the issues that I ran into with doing trying to do online dating and shit. I'm like, man, these bitches just want
Right.
you to be like, yo, come over and fuck. Like, I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even
Right.
going to invite you to my house. I don't know you like that.
Not cold.
You know, but I mean, I'm an older gentleman at this point, and I've said it before. Once I hit my 40s, man, things just changed for me. I started really liking big ass cities, even though they just there. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't used to like big ass cities, but like the whole everything about sex for me changed when I hit 40, and it ceased being even in the top 20 prior of my priorities. Not that I don't do it, because I be doing it, but
And doing
it,
it and doing
it's
it. Wow.
way less important to me than it was when I was in my 30s, and than when I was in my 20s and when I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you got pussy. What do you do? What other tricks do you got?
Shit,
You know what I'm saying? It's like
shit.
you look
She'd
at
be like
women.
Uncle John, Uncle Jim, Uncle Thomas.
You stupid.
That's the other tricks.
You stupid. But yeah, man, it's just nowadays is different. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was a teenager, I could have sex with a chick, don't know her name, don't even like her. Now, eh, I can't. If we can't have a conversation, I can't have sex with her. If I don't like her, I don't even want to be bothered. And she only got to do. She only got to say one thing I don't like. I'm like, all right, that's it. I'm done.
That's the part. Like, it ain't even
You know
that
what
I
I'm
can't
saying?
have a
My my,
conversation with
tol-
you.
my
It's when
tolerance is very low now. The bar is high, but my tolerance is low. If that makes sense.
I understand completely. It for me, it don't be the not the it do kind of be the lack of conversation. Like I don't think we'll do it twice. But like
Hmm.
what kill it for me is when you say something that like obviously stupid. With
Yeah.
like the utmost assurance, I'd be like, oh my god, no, like I can't even get it up no more. And it'd be like, damn,
Wow.
why you say that? Why you
Like
say
how is it possible to be that stupid?
yes,
That's something that fucks with me too, and I think that's a side effect of the type of personality I got, because I be interested in shit, and when I find something that I'm interested in, I want to know as much about it as possible. And if I'm
right,
talking to somebody who don't know as much as I do about it, it's like I don't even want to hear what the fuck you got to say, because I know you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
exactly,
You know what I'm saying? It's the same way
exactly.
when somebody says some stupid shit. It turned me off the same way. Like, ugh. Why you just
Yeah,
gonna keep your mouth closed?
exactly, bro. Like, why you please just shut up, big titty woman? Damn it,
That's
yeah,
how that's how that's how I be when I be that's how I be a lot of times when I be messing with these little 20-year-olds.
yeah.
I be like, God damn, you was cute until I
And they
don't
be
know.
dumber now,
I don't want to listen to Lil Boosie.
'cause-
I want to listen to Blue Magic.
bro. They be dumber now because they be listening to the dumb older bitches who still ain't get it.
Wow.
I had a chick tell me a chick deleted my number talking about I didn't hear from you for 48 hours. I could have died. Fuck was I gonna do?
That sound like something that you would say to like a loved one, somebody who
Yeah,
you
like
can
bitch,
be
I
connected
don't know
to.
you like that.
I don't even know you.
Bro, I
You
think I
could
knew her
you
like
could
a week, bro.
Wow, that's crazy.
But
Like,
I
see,
mean, like I don't even have the patience for that.
yeah,
Like I
like
was I was kicking it with one chick online, and her conversation was like super dry. I was like, okay, well, thank you for the chat. She was like, where you go? I was like, yo, you crazy boy. You ain't even talking. I gotta
right,
go. You know what I'm saying? Your conversation is not interesting. My interests need to be sparked too. You know what I'm saying?
right.
yeah, but shit, just
Weird out
like
here.
what Tone was just saying with the chick, like, oh, I ain't heard from you in 48 hours. In other words, she just saying like, damn, bitch, just say you miss me. That's all
Right.
you gotta say. That's all you gotta say. Yeah, that's what it really means. That's why you can't really
That's what it
listen to
be.
Yeah,
what the fuck they saying. Like, she just want
yeah,
to aggravate you a little bit, but deep down she was thinking about you, but she can't say, "Hey, I was thinking about you. I
Gotta
really
watch
want to
what
talk
they
to
do,
you."
man.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, and once you start understanding that, you'll be like, man, these bitches are too easy to deal with. You just can't listen to what they be talking about because they don't know how to communicate. They can't just come out and be straightforward. Like, damn, nigga, where the fuck you been at? God damn, I miss you. I've been waiting on your phone call. I really like you. They ain't gonna say none of that shit. They gonna say
Right.
some passive aggressive, annoying shit.
Uh-huh.
And
Or they
you just
be
gotta
fucking,
understand what she's
fucking with
saying.
you.
Yeah.
They
Oh
be
yeah. Of
fucking with
course.
you. But
Right.
here go the thing though, is that's just what they do as women.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that they don't do it deliberately sometimes. I'm pretty sure that they do. But that's just how they are as women. It's just
Uh-huh.
how they operate. You know what I'm saying? But that's mouthpiece or communication too. Understanding how women communicate. Because they don't
Yeah.
communicate like we do.
At all.
You
Yep,
know,
At
and
because
all.
you
But
they
that's
cute,
also
they
like
kind
you
of
said,
crazy.
some young bitch shit. Because the older bitch be like, "Hey, look, nigga, what's up? Where you been at?" You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
that's one thing I like about women. That's, I say 10 years either way from my age. So 10 years younger and 10 years older. The older ones, like the chicks that's my age and up 10 years, they generally don't fuck around. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I was dealing with one chick. She said straight up, "Look, I'm not looking for no boyfriend. I like spending time with you. You go ahead and live your life because I'm gonna live my life, my nigga. But when I come through, is make time for me. You know what I'm saying? Young chicks, I ain't never heard no shit like that. I ain't never met a young chick that was that mature. You know what I'm saying? They always got some games they want to play and
every
shit. I don't
every
like that.
every so often, you got to catch one that's just like that's really just like head over heels. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
I heard mama was a professional hoe and she taught her how to be a professional hoe. And she don't give a fuck. That's
So
are that
far.
way.
Yeah.
But yeah, man,
You
I do find it easier to communicate with chicks that's in my same age range or same age group.
Oh,
Peace,
oh,
what's going
me,
on with
me
you out
too.
next?
Me too.
Yo, the
I'm
link
fine.
is right there in the comments, Nixon. If you want to jump up, man, that's cool. Join the discussion. Same thing for you too, man. I don't know if y'all see it.
I communicate a whole lot better with with women your age too. I'll be like,
I know that's
yes,
right,
let's do that.
motherfucker. You a little motherfucker. They be treating Tone like a full grown cub.
They be trying until I flip that shit. They be like, oh, he ain't no sucker. Like, no, I so late. I don't give a fuck about that age shit.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They be
man,
like, oh, he know something.
you can't be no sucker for women, man. I'm trying to tell you, as soon as you expose a chink in your armor, they gonna take advantage of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And or you gotta have enough game to expose it and not allow them to take advantage of it. But know that
I,
it's there. Cause it's frustrating as hell to know that you could do something to somebody, but you can't really get to it.
right.
Like a carrot, like you dangle the
Yeah, I was
carrot,
about to say,
and
be
you trying
baiting
to
them.
get it. Exactly. Yeah, like come on over here, watch. Take it right away from you. But yeah, man. But again, Tone, we was kicking it Saturday, and I just felt like this was something that it was necessary for us to talk about because I don't think we necessarily spoke on this particular subject and to any great degree or any length or anything like that. But communication is a very, very big thing, man. If you're in a relationship, I can tell you now, if you having communication problems with your lady, you better get that shit together. Cause once she tired of your ass and she gone, no amount of talking is gonna bring her the fuck back.
I got a better one. If you having
Okay?
communication problems with your lady, leave.
You could do that too. But it all depends on who's in who's in it's on. Because if it's the guy with the communication problems,
He not
then
having it with his lady. He having it with himself.
well, that too. That
well,
too.
well
But
the
go
man
ahead. Go
needs.
ahead, Rob.
I was just saying, like the man, and you got to just have control. You know what I'm saying? Like I read this book. You a book extraordinaire, Top. You probably read it too. But The Way of a Superior Man. That's just a hell of a book. I think every man on earth should read or listen to or whatever. But it taught me a lot of shit. Like like, like loving people through their pain, and like basically knowing what a woman gonna do before she gonna do it, and not reacting to it. Because you the man, you the leader, like it's your responsibility to know how to communicate. Like, don't fucking play her games. Like, you gotta bring that communication out of her. Because she ain't gonna, 9 times out of 10, most women ain't gonna know how to communicate the things that they want. So you can dump these bitches left and right, but you just gonna meet another bitch that's gonna be the same exact way. Most women are the same, goddamn, the same in every, damn near every aspect. Of course, some are nicer, some are sweeter, whatever. But for the most part, they all do the same shit. Every woman I talk to do the same shit. Like for example, everybody, women. The argument is always, oh, what are we gonna eat today? Stop asking your woman that, nigga. You go eat what you gonna eat, and she can either come or she can not fucking come. Like, that's just that. Don't be sitting up here debating.
Pretty
Like,
much.
don't let her choose. Like, I'm going here, and you can fuck with this if you want. Now, if you know exactly what you want, and I want this, I get you that. But I'm gonna get this. But I'm not about to sit up here for 45 minutes asking, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? Because 9 times out of 10, they'll say no. But then when you get the food that you like, they'll be like, damn, this shit good. I should have just got this shit in the first motherfucking place. That's why you gotta not give a fuck and just get what you get. Be on what you own, and let her follow your lead, because she gonna fuck whatever you fucking with more often than not, unless she allergic to
If
some
she
shit.
fucking with
Is she
you,
fucking with you? And that's why I say
yeah.
if you having communication problems, go ahead and leave her. Because if it's a problem, it's because she's being combative with it. Like, okay, like if
Mm-hmm.
I say, hey, I'm about to go get some KFC, what you want? And she like, oh, well, I want this. Well, you go get that because I just told you where I was about to go. And
Mm-hmm.
you want to argue and say you want something else. If you wanted that, you would go grab that yourself. Like, why would if I heard somebody going to the store, why would I say, hey, I want something from the bank? You know what I mean? Like, bro, they going to the store. You know what I mean? Like, you ask an extra, and if she fuck with you like that, she not gonna do that. Just like if you fuck with her, you're not gonna do that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And if it's a problem, that means there's an issue. There's an understanding that's not being met. And if
Mm-hmm.
you're a reasonable person, which I would hope, listening to us, you reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a reasonable person, you gonna be like, okay, well, what I'm asking out of the communication isn't complex or complicated. It's real
Mm-hmm.
simple. This is
Yeah,
how I
even
feel. This is what I would like. How can we get to that or as close to that that's acceptable enough for me and you? And if we can't
yeah,
reach that, then what are we doing?
yeah, even in your communication arrangement, you have to specify how you gonna go about doing it. Oh, so like for instance, I use a guy and a woman in a relationship. You have to say that, all right, communication is the most important thing. Then you have to establish, well, how are we going to go about doing that? Okay, well, we're not going to argue. We're not going to do this with each other. We're not going to do that with each other. You understand what I'm saying? If we disagree, then we say that we disagree. You understand what I'm saying? You have to have your problem setting, problem solving, mechanism already put in place.
Well,
And
she
this don't just apply with a relationship. This really apply with you too, because you communicate with other people. You understand what I'm saying? So the same way you do, the same way you communicate is the same way you should be looking for to be communicated with. Is what I'm saying.
she should already know. Like, see, you the man, you in charge, you the fucking leader. She should already know. Like, I bet not even try to argue with this nigga, because he ain't gonna even argue back. Like, it'll
Well,
be a waste. It'll be
most
a
chicks
waste of my.
don't.
Well,
It'll be
even
a
if you
waste
don't,
of my
they
fucking
gonna keep
time.
testing. They gonna
They
keep
gonna
Oh
testing.
yeah,
they gonna
yeah. They
try
gonna
it,
keep
but
fucking with you.
you gotta be poised. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be poised. Like, all right. I know she just trying to start something. I ain't really, I ain't even sweating that shit. Because then after a while, she gonna give up. Like, oh shit, fuck.
Oh,
I ain't
true.
gonna even.
Trust and believe. Yo, shorties do that to me all the time. I had one shorty say, "Oh, I don't want no relationship." I was like, "All right, watch. I'm gonna wait you out. Tick
Oh,
tock,
that's a
tick tock,
lie.
tick
They
tock,
like
tick
you. They gonna
tock,
want
tick
one.
tock, tick tock." Uh, what's up? What we doing? I thought you
What
said
is
you ain't want
this?
no relationship. I thought you said you ain't want no relationship.
She want a marriage. She don't want a
You know what I'm
relationship.
saying? But see, that's her failure in her communication skills. Because instead of just being straight up from the beginning and saying, "Well, look, I know I don't want one right now, but a possibility may come in the future if you open to it.
Hey,
If
but
I'm open to it, would you be open to it?" Then she got me in a situation, if I agree to that, where there's a possibility. You see what I'm saying? Whereas if you saying to me from the start, and this is where a lot of you women fuck up. This for the ladies. This is where a lot of you women fuck up with dudes. Is when you say, especially when you know that you got an inkling that you like this dude from the start. But when you ladies say, "Oh, I'm not looking for a relationship," because you know you go and if you start fucking, you know your feelings gonna get tied up into it. Then you gonna want the dude. And when you tell him, "I don't want no relationship," when you say that from the beginning, ladies, you just gave his ass a backdoor out to get some free pussy with no commitment.
Well, you got to think about that's like on the man too. Cause look, I tell you, being a man, bro, if you like really just like you a good, genuine person, you fun to be around, and all this other shit, man, all of these hoes gonna want you to be more than what it is. Like you gotta already
Yep.
know that's coming. You gotta know, like, if you just really that vibe, like you. If you don't want that, like you gotta be an asshole. Cause see, the thing is, like
Oh, that's gonna
Because
niggas,
get you
even
niggas
fast.
be like,
even even if you be an asshole, there's still gonna be women out there that want you,
I
nigga.
was gonna say
but
that's
I'm
gonna get
just
you real
saying,
fast.
like, niggas, niggas be this where niggas fuck up. Okay, niggas be like, I don't want you to be my girl, but guess what? You over here baking cookies and watching movies and cuddling, spooning. You doing all of this boyfriend shit, but when she be on your dick and she like you, you be like, bitch, well, shit. I told you I didn't want a relationship. You doing all this relationship type shit. And then you be confused when she asks for one. Yeah, of course she's a woman. She gonna say most women gonna try to pretend like they not hoes. Like, oh, I don't really want that for real, nigga. If you fucking cuddling, spooning, baking cookies, eating ice cream, watching Netflix series together, she gonna want to be yours,
Hey,
and you
hey,
just
hey,
playing
nigga, I
dumb,
like
nigga.
Hey,
cookies,
look,
nigga.
but
I
here's the
like
thing though.
cookies,
That's
nigga. I
that's the
like cookies,
game.
nigga. I'm the cookie monster, nigga.
But that's the
Nom, nom,
game.
nom,
Like
nom, nom.
the real problem is that they confused at the result at the end.
But you should,
Because
as a man, you should already know she gonna do that, bro. Like you should not be
like
surprised when she come at you. Like, what are we, nigga? If you doing all of this cool ass shit, if you ain't dicking her down
I
20
mean, I
20
can't help
minutes
it.
and kicking her out the
I
fucking
can't
house,
help it.
nigga.
But see, here go the thing, bro. Here's the thing about that is no. Just think about even if you toxic like that with chicks, they still find that shit attractive, man.
yeah,
It's like you can't win for losing.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
that.
I'm just saying, don't be surprised by it. Like niggas be
Yeah,
I
surprised. Like,
ain't
yes, nigga.
surprised. I'm not surprised at
Yeah,
all.
yeah. I'm
I,
not
I
saying
told
y'all, but I'm just talking
I
about the men
told
in general. Niggas be
yeah,
surprised. Like, nigga, of course she gonna like you, nigga. Like, look at all the
I'm a
shit that y'all
likable
be
motherfucker.
doing.
She's supposed to like.
Nigga, she gonna like you, nigga. She could say it's just about sex or whatever, especially if you ain't
They
being no
be that shit
dickhead.
is cap. That shit is straight cap. If a woman
but
tell you she don't
here's
want no
the
relationship, if a woman say, fellas, if you meet a chick and y'all kicking it and she like you, like hanging out with you, and she say she ain't looking for a relationship, assume in your mind that she is not telling the truth. Cause
and
in
if she
all
is, she
likelihood,
talking about today.
yeah. No, she talking about right this second, not even today.
Right.
'Cause 5 seconds from now, that shit is liable to change, my nigga. But assume that she's not telling you the truth. Cause a woman that like you, man, she gonna want to. The more that she like you, especially if you a cool motherfucker to hang out with, you could talk to her and you can fuck. She gonna want to hang out with you a lot. She ain't even gonna want to share you. Her selfish ass.
Shit, I ain't got to worry about that. My dick ain't good, so I don't give a fuck.
And that's too much information, my nigga. I don't need to know about your personal problems and shit.
Shit, that the
You
benefit
know.
of having bad dick, they don't
I
come
mean,
back. They
I
leave
can't,
peacefully.
I can't, I
He
can't
said
claim
they
that.
don't come back.
Nigga.
You
I
need to
can't
write
claim
that one
that
down.
shit.
It is that. I got some of that. That's one of my new sets I'm working on, nigga. That shit funny as
Word.
That's
fuck.
That nigga shot out, yo. Yo, you gotta
I
hit.
got
You
worry
gotta
about
throw.
those
You gotta.
stalkers.
Yo, you gotta throw. You gotta throw. That's what she said in that joke too. Now, yo,
Yeah.
man,
You
I got
start.
some whack dick. That's what she said.
Shit, that shit is a benefit having whack dick. They don't come back, motherfucker. Like they leave
Yeah.
peacefully. I ain't never had a tire slashed, a window busted. I ain't never been
Hey,
exposed, nothing, nigga, because my dick is trash,
And they
and
don't want to
that
talk about
worked
that
out for
shit.
me.
And they don't want to talk about that shit.
that nigga said, my nigga's trash and it works out for me.
I ain't got the problems niggas got, so shit, fuck
I
it,
ain't got
nigga.
them nigga problems. Yo, you stupid as hell,
Well,
nigga. So,
say,
so
I wouldn't have raised.
that's been my problem this whole time. I need to stop making love to bitches, huh?
Yeah, all that,
Yeah,
that's
you
what
got to
Tinder
give out
dicking to
that
do.
trash, nigga.
I
You be
gotta give
Tinder
out that.
dicking.
I gotta give out that 1 minute man shit, huh? Skeet on her butt cheek and kick her out
You
with a
want a bitch
candy
to leave,
corn.
nigga? Give her that garbage, nigga. She gonna leave without you asking, motherfucker.
Hey, Ro, I'm gonna
I
tell
ain't
you.
never. Hey, say I ain't never had to
Hey,
ask what you
Hey,
doing later. What you doing today?
I'm gonna tell you. Here goes some factual shit. With chicks, even that shit don't matter. They chicks be like, yo, I'm independent. I don't need a man. These motherfuckers want a man. You'd be surprised to what lengths women are willing to go to have a dude. I mean, I could tell you some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna put it out in public. But you'd be surprised the lengths that some women are willing to go to just to say, I
Or
got a
go without. Some lists they willing to go without. Yeah.
man too. Cut the hell out, nigga. Oh, what's up, Joe Blas? Appreciate you for coming through, man. Shout out to you. Hit the like button. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all got home training and shit. I know your parents told you to wipe your feet before you come in the house. Wash your hands before you eat dinner. You know what I'm saying? Don't put your dirty ass hands in the fried chicken. But yeah, man. Communication is a real big thing. The older I get, the more the bigger it becomes to me. Because I'm at a loss for words right now. But or rather, I see how important it really is, and how much more important it is the older I get. It's crazy because when I was younger, I mean, I never really had a problem with Peace Trap. I never really had a communication problem, and a lot of the females that I dealt with in my lifetime have made a similar remark, if not the very same remark, and that is, "Nigga, you got away with words." But I really wish that when I was younger, I had the wisdom and understanding that I have now in regards to communication, because I'd have been a hell of a motherfucker. My life would probably be totally different than what it is, and that's not to say that I don't appreciate the life that I have, but yeah, communication is real big, man. It's real big, and you two
That's what
guys
she
being
said.
comedians, you know what I'm saying. Communication is your profession.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta be good at it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what's wrong? Why y'all ain't got no bitches? And why is you doing the hoes like this, bro? Why is you doing them like that, bro?
And you know what's funny about you saying that
You
too?
gotta give them the trash, huh?
Yes, sir.
I know that's right, my nigga. Speak on it, Tom.
What's funny about you saying that is like with comedy, it's the whole idea of like a setup
Mm-hmm.
for a joke. It takes like you have to communicate. You have to like implant an idea in somebody's head with as few words as possible.
Mm.
So like when you start a joke off, the whole point of stuff being funny, and I'm giving y'all a free game here, is you setting up one idea in somebody's head, but breaking that expectation. But in
Mm-hmm.
order to like set that expectation, you have to find a way to paint a picture in somebody's head with as few words as possible. Like like they do the whole like a dog walked into a barn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I don't know the end of that joke, but in your mind, you already pictured the barn because you don't seen it on TV. You picture a dog walking in, and now you're like, okay, what now? You know what I mean?
What's the punchline? It's like they set you up they set you up to like fantasize about what the punchline going to be. You don't know what it's going to be, and when it comes, it surprise you because the shit be funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
About right?
that's what makes stuff funny for the most
Mm,
part. Not always, but that's like a big,
yeah,
what makes stuff funny. So
okay.
so like yeah, so like one of the hardest things to do when it comes to the joke is that part right there. A lot of time you have like the punchline in your head, you got the what's funny, but it's
Mm,
hard to like paint that image in somebody's head, and you want to do it as quickly as possible because the more detailed you get, the more a person like, oh no, this is what? Like it's too much
yeah.
to keep up with, especially
Mm,
without something to be like, and now you on to the next thing. You need like a break. Otherwise, it's just like you painting this giant portrait, and your mind can only care so much about that before you start thinking about what you're gonna eat for dinner. Like,
exactly.
and
No doubt.
it's all
Hold,
about.
hold on, Ro. Because this is the first time in a long time that we actually had a question. But the young brother Joe Blast says, "Peace, brothers. What are some steps I can use to build my mouthpiece?" Now, I want all three of us to answer that. It don't make a difference who go first.
I want to say what I was gonna say earlier was listening. When you learn how to listen properly, you learn how to respond. And when you start responding, you kind of notice your responses are the
Mm.
same or not. You know what I mean? And you notice that what happens to your response. So you're like, oh, when I say this, yada
Mm.
yada yada. So what you want to do is build on that to kind of direct the
Mm.
responses you want to get.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yo, you
I'm a
need the
deep thinker,
cash
bro.
app. You need the cash app tone $100 for that because that shit right there, that's some motherfucking master's level double PhD graduate game right there. Because a lot of success with women in the conversation is listening to them and talking to them about the shit that they talking to you about. So she get the impression that you listening to her. Feel me?
And
That's crazy.
when you
Good
learn off
shit.
the back of
Good
that,
shit.
when you
Good
learn
shit.
off the back of that, you learn how to force the outcomes you want to force. You or not force but that's the word I'm gonna use. Fuck it, I don't care. You learn how to force the situation into your like you. That's how you bring them into your world. So, for instance, you talk to six girls, and they all like to talk about what flowers. Let's just think that up. Flowers. You're like, oh yeah, my favorites is daisies. My favorites is this. So then you realize how much. Oh, a lot of these bitches like flowers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a situation to where the girl want to talk about flowers, and maybe in a way like you seem like a Daisy type of person, or you seem like a what you call it type of person. And when you get that right, it's like, oh shit. And even when you get it wrong, when you learn how to react to, oh no, that's not my favorite. Now you listen to that, you're like, okay, well, you gave off the vibe. Most girls just like this, that, and the other, like daisies. And the funny thing I've noticed in situations like that, shit, like, I do kind of like daisies, but I'm more of a, and she probably did not give a fuck about daisies. But for some reason, since I've listened and responded, it seemed to be trying to showing her that I'm trying to know her in a way. It makes it makes her feel like, oh, okay, he cool, he chill, he not just trying to sleep with me, he not just this, or he actually interested in giving me a pleasurable time, like even if he is just trying to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, women already know that you want to sleep with them.
Yeah,
But what most guys miss is that they don't understand that women want you to know who the fuck you sleeping with. That's why you talk to them and get to know them. You know what
right.
I'm saying? Because in a lot of cases, you might find that, wait a minute, I don't think it's a good idea to sleep with this chick. She crazy.
Mhm.
But anyway, my answer to his question is, what are some steps you could use to build your mouthpiece? Well, for one, you need to be a lot more, and I'm working on this myself. You need to be a lot more thoughtful and deliberate about what your response is going to be. You need to have a lot more understanding of what the words you use and actually mean,
Mhm.
because it's very, like, I'll give you an example. I hear guys say before, "Fuck you, nigga, suck my dick," in one breath, and they'll say in the next breath that they not gay. Well, wait a minute. You just said some gay shit.
I was drinking something. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? You just said some gay shit, but you telling me you're not gay.
I swear to God.
That's an example of you saying something, but you're not really understanding the words that you're saying and what you really communicating to somebody. So it's very important that you have a good grasp of words so that you don't want to say a word that sound good to somebody you don't know what the fucking mean, and then you look like a fucking fool. You understand what I'm saying? And also, you want to be deliberate and thoughtful about what your response is going to be, because I make this mistake myself. Is I'll be quick to respond because I already know what I'm thinking, but my mind moves faster than my mouth. You understand what I'm saying? Or vice versa in some instances. But you want to stop and think about what your response will be so that you can accurately respond the way that you want to. And you got the vocabulary to respond with. Because women like an intelligent motherfucker. You could be, it's a lot of, I know a lot of street niggas that's smart than a motherfucker. You would never even know these niggas was killers or drug dealers just by the way that they talk. You understand what I'm saying? And the words that they use, you'd be like, this nigga probably was a teacher at Harvard. This nigga got 3 bodies and done 15 years. You understand what I'm saying? But that would be my answer to your question in regards to having a mouthpiece. It's on you, bro.
Well, shit, just back to what we was talking about earlier. First you try to understand what she's saying. For example, if you got a girl and she calling you, oh my God, like let's say you at work, your phone died or whatever. She's like, oh my God, why you ain't picking up your phone? Oh my God, like you must be with another bitch. Da, da, da. Like, don't take none of that shit seriously. Just simply respond like, damn, like me, I play a lot, like, damn, if you want this dick in your mouth, just say that. Like, I play a lot. That's just how I use my shit. But pretty much what she's saying is, she's really thinking about you, and she wants to talk to you, so you just communicate like, damn girl, you just want to talk to me, damn, you miss me that much, huh?
Like, she wants
Shit,
me. She
damn
wants
girl,
me.
shit, I'm happy you thinking about me this much. Like, but if you respond with anger, like, bitch, shut the fuck up, I was at work, like, you're gonna get a different response. But if you just like kind of like, not even take it serious, kind of play with her a little bit, like, yeah, girl, you just missing a dick in your mouth. I'm on my way. I'm gonna come pull up on you. Like, that's how you gotta respond to certain shit. You just gotta know exactly what they're trying to say. Because if a chick don't want to fuck with you, she ain't gonna be calling you and asking you why you ain't answering the phone, or why you haven't went out with her, or why you ain't spend time with her. If she don't fuck with you, she not gonna ask you that. So you just can't like respond with anger and just know like, yeah, damn, this girl. You think about it like, damn, this girl, she really fuck with me. That's why she over here being annoying. You know what I'm saying? And once you start responding like that and trying to understand people, and you can get deeper, and you can try to understand people like, damn, when you meet a bitch parents and you look at her mama, a lot of the times you'll be like, damn, I see why she act like that. So I'm not going to even like, of course, like, I'm not saying don't like make her pay the consequences for bad behaviors at all. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes you look at the mama and the daddy and you can be like, damn, I see why she act like that. Let me approach this way. Because I used to be a coach, for example. I always talk about this. It's some kids where I can say, get in their face, hey man, get your ass on the fucking line. Like, I don't say fucking, but get your ass on the line, man. You messing up. Get over there right there. He responds to that. But it's some kids, they real sensitive. I gotta talk to them. Like, hey, look, you know where you supposed to line up at. I'm gonna ask them where they supposed to line up at. Then I'm gonna ask them why they wasn't in that place. And I'm gonna say, look, like, it's cool. I ain't really tripping, you know what I'm saying? But next time, if you line up in the wrong space, you're gonna give me 10 push-ups. Like I said, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you for messing up, but let me see you go back out there again and line up in the right place. And if they don't line up in the right place, obviously you got 10 push-ups. But like, I'm not really tripping, because I understand that coaching, you a fucking kid. Like, parents used to get mad like when they 5-year-old kid dropped the ball. I know a 5-year-old fucking kid is gonna drop the ball. I know he gonna drop 100 ball, and I'm gonna be like, okay, that's what you fucking kid. You know what I'm saying? Even
Fuck that.
professionals in
I
the
need a Michael
NFL drop
Jordan
the
now.
fucking ball. You know
I
what I'm
need a
Okay,
saying?
Michael Jordan now.
I
Yeah,
know
you
that's
ain't gonna be
right.
Michael Jordan right now. You gotta know, like, this motherfucker.
I don't
this
care if you
motherfucker.
5, dunk that shit.
Exactly. That's how people act. And that's how niggas act with their girl. Like, nah, you gotta understand, like, if she had a rough childhood, she could have been molested when she was young. Like, daddy beat her ass, mama was toxic, all kind of
That's
crazy
and
shit.
that's that's why you
Try
that's
to
why you talk
understand
to
them.
him.
Try to
Yeah, that's why you
understand them.
talk to him.
And instead of
That's
just
why you
like
talk
jumping
to him.
down somebody's throat, always try to understand people before you respond. Then you'll be like,
Mhm.
oh, then you'll feel bad
No,
for him. Like,
before you
dang,
react.
Yeah, that's a
React and
that's a
respond is two totally different things. Reacting
that's
is,
a
oh, that motherfucker. Response is like, this is what happened. How do I strategically, uh, I guess, respond to this, to this action?
right.
that's another gem. You know what I'm saying that guys don't understand about chicks is they dig a motherfucker who could be empathetic and sympathetic. They like that shit and show them that you care. You know what I'm saying?
And why
Chicks
wouldn't you
be
care about somebody you sticking your dick in? See, that's why, like you should care about everybody as a human. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't care about people that like violate you or disrespect you and shit like that. But as a
hmm,
human, when you about to connect with somebody, whether it's a friend, a coworker, y'all should you should be like, oh man, like, I'm gonna treat this motherfucker with respect. I'm gonna treat this person like a human being. Niggas be like, no, nigga, I'm gonna stick my dick in her, and I'm gonna kick her ass to the side, nigga, cause she a bitch. Like, you know what I'm
I'm a
saying?
pump and dumper.
Yeah,
You
oh,
treat her like
she a
you treat
dumbass
her
hoe
like a
ass bitch.
human.
Like, nah,
You
nigga.
treat her
Like,
like a human to the clothes are off.
I'm a pump and dumper, but I don't want nobody to do that to my sister or my mother. Damn,
Right.
exactly.
I
Treat her
be
like
nigga.
a
Exactly.
I
fucking
got
person.
bars, nigga. I got bars, nigga. I should have been a rapper.
It said you're a napper with a gerbil for internet provider.
And you're a capper.
Shit. Okay. A man
Brown
with the
cap,
gerbil
Niggas be
for
like,
as an
these
internet
bitches
provider.
ain't shit, but you stick your
the
dick in the most
brown
ain't shit
Colin
bitch.
Kaepernick, motherfucker.
Niggas be like, these bitches ain't shit, but you stick your dick all in the ain't shit bitch. And then you be mad
But you gonna
when you
pump
get
and
the
dump her.
results. Like, nigga, no,
Right.
nigga.
Yeah, man.
You dogged her out, nigga. She gonna call her brothers, nigga, to jump you, nigga. She gonna slash your tire, bust your windows, cause you just
They
treat
gonna
her
get
like she not a fucking human being, nigga.
they
Treat her
gonna get
like a
stomped
human.
out in Jordan Downs, nigga.
I ain't saying like niggas gonna be like, oh,
Nah,
that
I'm fucking
nigga's a
with you.
simp. Nigga be like,
I'm
oh, that
fucking
nigga
with
talking
you.
like a simp. Nah, nigga, he's just like shit, nigga. You getting like real personal when you stick your dick in somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
you
for sure, for sure.
have some
That's
respect for your
extra
dick,
personal.
nigga.
That's extra personal. I mean, that speaks to something that we've all spoke on. You know what I'm saying? You hear a lot of guys online complaining about these women and how they treat them, but at the end of the day, you niggas picked them. You got to
Yep.
be accountable for that. If she a no good bitch, you picked her. What's wrong
And
with you?
once you
You know what
accept
I'm
that, bro,
saying?
you start moving a certain way. You realize your
Exactly.
control. You realize your control in the situation. It's like, oh,
Exactly.
just like you
Exactly.
unfollow, you can unpick, nigga.
No
Pick
doubt.
again.
No doubt. And you more than welcome, Joe Blast. I appreciate the question. And for
That
all
was a
you
good
other
question
viewers
too.
out there, yeah, for all you other viewers out there, don't be hesitant. Raise your fucking hand and participate. We all here to have a conversation. If you ain't gonna jump on the stream and kick it with us live, feel free to ask a question about what we talking about or whatever it is that you thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Just don't ask no funny style shit. And we cool.
No
Um,
plausible stuff.
yeah, thanks again for the question. I hope that those answers that we gave help. And feel free anytime, man. You know where I be at, Joe. I'm either here with these two or I'm on IG cutting up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we get ready to wrap this up and get out of here soon because I got a important phone call to make, and I want to get back to my motherfucking my herbs and spices. But
And then
your closing thoughts, Tone, Ro, before we get out of here until next week, and we will be back next week, man. Hopefully, I think. No promises.
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna leave it with this, man. The best way to avoid relationships problems, man, is just you just got to give out bad dick, man. That's that's it. Give out bad, horrible, trash dick, and you're gonna live a peaceful life, my brother. Nah, I'm bullshitting, but man. just try to understand people. That's it. Just try to understand everybody, not just hoes, even the people that your neighbor, a random motherfucker you meet in the street, because you never know what somebody done been through. It's a reason why everybody acts a certain way, and we be getting mad. Just like I said, I used to work with kids, man, and I'd be getting mad at them until I seen their parents, and I'd be like, "Whoo, shit!" Like,
Now I'm mad at
you
you and
gotta
your parents.
you got God gave you a motherfucking bad deck right here. Like,
I
motherfucker,
know
I
that's right.
understand why you the devil, nigga. I understand because your mama and your daddy ain't shit. But once I get at them like that, they fuck with me because I understand them. Because now I'm not yelling at them
Yeah.
no more because they get enough of that at home, nigga. I'm just showing them love,
Mm-hmm.
respect, asking them about their favorite song, shaking their hand. We creating a handshake, and that creates a bond where they like, damn, this motherfucker
Mm-hmm.
actually care about me because nobody probably care about him in his house. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Oh,
facts. That's facts. Tone.
that was a good one. I'm mad. I can't outdo that. I'm gonna just,
Wow.
I'm
Come
gonna
on, man.
just
You a
say,
comedian, man. You gotta outshine. You gotta outshine them.
you
You
know what I
can't
mean?
let this. You can't let this 5'4" nigga just make you look bad like
Say here we go.
He done brought the height into it.
that. You
Um,
can't. You can't let Freeze love Junior.
Don't be mad because your bitches is 5 feet wide, nigga.
ooh, shit.
Hey man, as long as they share the same last name as you, bro, I'm fucking with them.
He said built like a security door.
No, built like you, nigga.
He looking like a
built
brick
like your
wall.
built like your grizzly bag ass
I'm
motherfuckers.
built like an African god, brother.
You built like a silverback grizzly, nigga,
Where you think they came from?
mixed with moose. No, I'm fucking with you. You my nigga,
He
man.
said mixed with moose, mixed with horse, nigga.
Fucking
That's what she
Yukon
said.
King, nigga.
That's what she said. But
Hey, bro, sound like he jacking your jokes, man. I would probably put a copyright charge on the nigga. But anyway, I'll fuck with you. Go ahead, John, man. You know it's all love.
I can't copyright. I'm left-handed. But
Oh, you still this nigga got jokes.
no, I would just say, bro, like it's really like just practice. Like you gotta just do it. Like you're not gonna die. You don't grab a nipple or something. You're not gonna go to jail. I mean,
Hold on, nigga.
just like talk. Like even when it comes to like, I would say talk to dudes, and you see how easy it is to talk to chicks. Don't talk to them like that, obviously. But I mean, like in a sense of like just having a conversation. Because at the end of the day, you realize like, bro, it's really just like talking and learning. Like like have a like Pop said earlier, have a reasoning for why you're saying everything you say. Like a reasoning for your conversation, even if it's just like y'all just discussing sports. Actually, have reasoning for the things you say, even if you know you're wrong. Like if you believe LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan, for instance, you have reason behind why you believe that, even if sometimes your reasoning may not be right because it ain't. But have a reason for saying what you're saying instead of just tossing out random facts. Well, it is. Well, it is. What it is. Actually discuss instead of just like thinking of what else you want to say. Like he said this about this. So how do I take what which was said and turn it into an argument for me for what I believe? Even that'll teach you. Like, because if you could do that, if you could come up with evidence for why LeBron is better than Jordan when he's not, then you can easily take whatever a chick says to you and flip it to your face. Fuck
No
Brown.
doubt. No doubt. No doubt. I would say that I would echo what Tone said earlier in regards to communication. Having a good listening ear will help you be a good and effective communicator because you can basically reiterate back to the person you're talking to exactly what they're saying to you and even get a clearer understanding. Also learn to how not to be disagreeable, but learn how to respectfully disagree with people. You know what I'm saying? If you don't agree with something that's said, without having to, resort to any kind of argumentative, situation or any kind of violence, because words can get you there. People done got killed over the things that they said to other people. That's how powerful words are. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, your words are a manifestation of the shit that you thinking. And your words can incite emotions in other people. That's why women fall in love with the shit that you saying. If it sound right and you got a little bit of bass in your voice. I know some of you niggas still drink Similac. But anyway, yeah, I want to leave y'all with that and bid you adieu. And we'll see you motherfuckers next week or whenever the fuck we decide to come through. But I'm gonna leave y'all with the title track from the home.
Stuttering ass.
Nickelodeon.
Stuttering Stanley Radio right.
Boy, he was buffering. That gerbil started slowing down.
Yo, this nigga said buffering. Yo, you stupid as hell. I'm gonna leave y'all with the track from the homie Vonnie EC, Grown Man Business. Shout out to the homeboy, Grown Man Business. I gotta get that homie. There I go, repeat myself again. It's all good. We'll see y'all motherfuckers next time. Peace to y'all. Thanks for coming through. Nan, L Nixon, Joe Blast, and all you secret watchers out there. I see you. I can see the number next to the eye, nigga. I know you out there. Hit the like button. I appreciate you. Until next time. Peace. Peace, y'all.
Yeah. Moves gotta be made. Sacrifices gotta be made. Adversity gotta be embraced. Damn. I got this funny feeling in my stomach. It's about to get real uncomfortable again. But fuck it, if I bet on me, I can't lose. I don't really give a fuck. Gotta grind from the gut, earn everything I touch. Keep a stash in the cut. Damn, seem like everything going up. Even a meal ticket ain't enough. I'ma focus on winning from the summer through the winter. Ain't been seen in a minute. Be a legend for I'm finished. Fuck your feelings, nigga. Ain't nobody grinning. I came to get it. That's grown man business. It's a lot of tough niggas. Too many run they damn mouth. Unnecessary drama make it not even worth stepping out. That's why I leave work and head straight to my damn house. Too tired for the bullshit, I crash lounging on the couch. I know they lurking, hoodies on like the clan out. Players over haters, use a target when you stand out. I ain't no killer, but my tolerance done drained out. Don't wanna live with nightmares of me blowing your flame out. Cause all I want is peace. For me is really nothing going on up in them streets. So I stay up out of reach. Rather be with a stogie and a baddie on the beach. With some sand on my feet while my dividends increase. And I'm focused, trying to stack 100 racks fluid, but I'm bogus. Cause fluid still leaking from my Buick. Neglected, but really man, I've been getting to it. Said I'ma get it fixed soon as I get around to it. I can't stop, you should know that. Really, I done came too far for me to go back. Just let your plan play out, ain't gotta show that. Cause low key, I'm bossing up, I be on that. It's obvious, I can't stop, you should know that. Really, I done came too far for me to go back. Just let your plan play out, ain't gotta show that. Cause low key, I'm bossing up, I be on that. Cause you know I don't really give a fuck. Gotta grind from the gut, earn everything I touch. Keep a stash in the cut. Damn, seem like everything going up. Even a meal ticket ain't enough. I'ma focus on winning from the summer through the winter. Ain't been seen in a minute. Be a legend for I'm finished. Fuck your feelings, nigga. Ain't nobody grinning. I came to get it. That's grown man business. Testament of sacrifice. I know what that feel like. It's hard to sleep at night when your shit ain't going right. When your fridge ain't got shit but some condiments and ice and some scrap put together that'll go with white rice. Look, I'ma chase goals in a lace pair of nights. Every time I bounce back from my L is a strike. You don't live by no code and your backbone is light. All you do is chase hoes, nigga. We ain't shit alike. Diversified with commodities. Knowledge of self, I manifest my own prophecy. Don't see nobody stopping me. Used to move sloppily, but now I think properly. Study pimpology, but flunk trigonometry. They know who really got it and who don't. Like who gon' spin and make it rain and who won't. So don't ever go to give more than what you came for. And don't you ever fall in love with a bitch you paid for. I can't stop, you should know that. Really, I done came too far for me to go back. Just let your plan play out, ain't gotta show that. Cause low key, I'm bossing up, I be on that. It's obvious, I can't stop, you should know that. Really, out, it came too far for me to go back. Just let your plan play out, ain't gotta show that. Cause low key, I'm bossing up, I be on that. Cause you know I don't really give a fuck. Gotta grind from the gut, earn everything I touch. Keep a stash in the cut. Damn, seem like everything going up. Even a meal ticket ain't enough. I'ma focus on winning from the summer through the winter. Ain't the scene in a minute, be a legend before I'm finished. Fuck your feelings, nigga, ain't nobody grinning. I came to get it, that's grown man business.